Welcome to Newsworthy Stories with Jacqueline Jimenez. The city of Deerfield Beach has hired a brand new economic development director with Wall Street experience. And that's imperative because, as you know, the city of Deerfield is looking to scale. You're going to meet with her in just a minute, but there's something you need to know about why she's already making history.
It's my pleasure to introduce to you guys Michelle Cava, the newly appointed Director of Economic Development for the City of Deerfield Beach.
I am Rodney Brimlow, the City Manager for the City of Deerfield Beach. This is an exciting day. This is a wonderful event that was put together today. We're here at Adega, right here at Hillsborough and US 1. It's a phenomenal event for the Hispanic community, and this is the first time that we've been able to do this. We have a great Economic Development Director that's now on board, Michelle Cava, comes with great experience and has energized this community. And today we got to hear great panelists, we got to hear wonderful things, and there's a lot of positivity moving forward with the Hispanic community. So.
How does media play into the how Latinos are seen, and why is that important?
Go way back to 2003 when I was first Latino hired to anchor in English and ESPN history. I had to fight to be authentically me, right? Mm-hmm. When I would go on air and do the highlights and David Ortiz, Big Papi would hit a home run, I'd yell, Dominicano! And everybody would love it until I got off the set.
Right.
Right? And the executive would be like, do you have to do that? Can you not do that? And I'd say, no, I have to do that, right? I have to represent them because I'm in the chair. Fast forward to now, right? Latino business owner, and the media needs to start realizing this. You all need to start realizing this. The Latino business owner represents $4.1 trillion in GDP. That ranks as the 5th largest GDP in the world.
You know, I thought this panel was really important because we really cover every area in which a Latino is impacted, right? And it was important for me that the city of Deerfield Beach, for those, how many business owners do we have here from Deerfield Beach? Raise your hand. Amazing, thank you. Thank you so much for supporting, but it was really important for you to see that we have people here advocating for us, right? And you can get their numbers, you can get in contact with them, and also you have our Office of Economic Development. We're here to advocate for you too, and to be the facilitators in whatever it is that you need. And I want to thank City Manager Rodney Brimlow for giving me this opportunity. One thing I have to say, not often have I felt seen, not often have I felt that I have free reign to do what I need to do for, you know, my office, my team, and for the community that I'm serving. And he's been so instrumental and so gracious in giving me the tools and the support that I've needed. So thank you so much. Thank you.
My name is Alicia Boateng. I am a brand consultant, and I had the pleasure of being here today at Deerfield Beach at the Hispanic Heritage Luncheon put together by the phenomenal Michelle Cava and her team. And today's event encompassed so many things. It encompassed the importance of community. It encompassed amazing networking event. The food was delicious, and most importantly, we came together as one.
You know, today I have a chance to come out and meet with all the many different businesses here at this great Brazilian steakhouse in the city of Deerfield Beach. And I tell you what, a phenomenal time we had here. It was about 50 some different businesses from all over our city. And I want to say again, thank you on behalf of Deerfield Beach Housing Authority for making us a part of this great event today.
So joining me now to talk more about The Economic Development Director is, of course, Michelle Caba herself. I'm so glad that we finally connected here so I could officially introduce you to everyone.
Thank you, and thanks for having me. I'm really excited to be on your show.
I have to tell you, Michelle, you're the hottest thing going for sure. Without a doubt. I mean, it's so true. And one, you light up a room every time in every room that I have seen you thus far. Since you put your stamp on Deerfield Beach, you can tell the way that people are drawing to you. You're connecting with people. What is it about you, Michelle, that the city of Deerfield Beach can get excited about?
I think they can get excited about the fact that I'm relatable, right? So, a little bit about my history is that I did have a 20-year career on Wall Street. And the last 10 years was specifically in fixed income trading, which means that we traded bonds. And some of those bonds were municipal bonds, which many cities have to basically package and put together in order to beautify their streets, in order to build schools, and so on and so forth. And usually it's local investors that buy these bonds, right? And so they can get excited that I know that much in economic development from that standpoint. But then I also know economic development from being on the other side, from owning brick and mortar businesses and seeing how partnerships with local government, local community is really what makes businesses thrive, right? That strategic partnership, that buy-in from the locals. For your business, you can't get better super fans than local city government and other businesses that are in your community. And then from another aspect, I was a lead consultant for SBDC at FIU for 3 years and consulted close to 1,200 businesses in Miami, all, during COVID and coming out of COVID, just basically helping them with, information on how to keep their businesses thriving, from brand development to marketing to sales, to even networking.
Yes.
So I feel, just in the short bit of time that I've been here in Deerfield Beach, the city's excited just to have someone they can talk to that is relatable and gets it.
I agree, 100%. When you said relatable, I was like, yes, 100%. Because I think that that's easy to see. You come there with your hands, ready to shake or even hugs, depending. But you're also here. You're willing to listen. And for any city, that's essential. Your experience is going to be so invaluable. And I know even we are still, just getting to know one another. But, I've been sharing stories about Deerfield for actually years now, because Deerfield is my beach. I tell people I don't live in Deerfield, I play in Deerfield, and that's to me is temporary because I was like, I've got to live there. I've got to have a business there. And I'm serious. And even with the networkations that I've been holding there, the people who stayed, the next day they were like, oh man, I'm falling in love with Deerfield. Just with that networkation, just with that day, so many people had never been to Deerfield, that come into those networkations. And so, I have had the joy of bringing all these businesses from across South Florida and really introducing them to you, because there's this laundry list of things that I know the city is trying to do. And now you're just getting, baptized to them all.
And let me tell you what I'm learning very quickly. And I was told this before taking on the role, because I'm for profit. I go from idea to execution to a success story very quickly. But in this situation, there's so much buy-in that has to happen from different avenues. And so I have to pace myself because I want to solve all the problems in 1 week. And like I can see the connections, I can see it happening, but I need to pace myself.
So what do you want businesses to know that you've learned already? Some of the things, just share some of the projects that are coming on that you know of, and the things that the city of Deerfield Beach is working on that you want to invite businesses to participate in.
So one of the things that I did was that I did a lot of research on Deerfield Beach because similar to you, I play in Deerfield Beach. I live in Boca, and even before moving down here full time, when I used to vacation here often, it was in Deerfield Beach because it's one of the few places in Broward County where you can actually feel like a local. You know, you can be on the beach and not have to like get in your car. You can just walk around, go to fantastic places to eat, stay at the, fabulous, to really nice hotels. So in the short time that I've been here, I've just done a lot of, a lot of meetings with local business owners, and there were some low-hanging fruit projects that they wanted that I could easily solve for. One of them was they wanted like an Instagram account just for the Department of Economic Development. And so we did that. We have now an Instagram. It's a handle Grow Deerfield Beach. And so what we're going to do with that is that we're going to highlight businesses. And businesses can email ed@dfb.city, send us an Instagram post with their captions, and we're happy to post that. It's our way of highlighting what's going on in the business community so it doesn't get lost in the sauce of what the rest of the city is doing, right?
I love that. It's an Instagram. I'm saying to myself, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. An Instagram account, but yes, a place to express yourself. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
100%.
So we're in the process now. Like I've made it known to many business owners that I've, visited their establishments, but we're getting ready to have it on all of the digital billboards here in the city so we can get more followers. But in the short time, we have like 120 followers in like less than 3 days. So it's doing well.
And I'll definitely put, all those handles and those emails that you mentioned in the comments, so that people can jump on. I'm sure
yes.
That's going to be a great place to find information
and what's been really
about Deerfield.
Yeah, it's been really awesome that some local business owners that started following sent messages already saying, thank you for doing this. Like we needed these highlights. Second, we're putting together a weekly newsletter. So in that newsletter, we're going to showcase businesses again, if they have any specific events happening at their locations, if they have any specific specials that they want to share. We're only sending this to the business community. We have over 7,000 businesses registered here in Deerfield Beach, but it's in that collaboration, right? And what I love about emails is that they're shareable. You get an email, you can share it with your community, with your friends. And so that's how we can help these businesses grow.
How can businesses who are looking to do business in Deerfield, how can we get that or be on that newsletter?
Sure. They can. So I will have on Instagram and as well as on the website a form where they can just enter their email information and we'll add them to that newsletter. Or they can also email ed@dfb.city. Then lastly, and this I'm really excited about, Jackie. So other cities have these cards where businesses participate and give a certain discount to its residents. We're going to have that as well. So we're hoping to launch that right before Thanksgiving season, where businesses can participate and tell us what offering they want to give. And we'll make sure that the residents get the cards and that the businesses will have a sticker on their window, basically identifying them as participating in this program. I've shared these 3 projects with so many business owners here in Deerfield Beach, and they've loved the idea because it's never been done before. And it's something so simple that we can execute with almost no effort.
And it brings people out.
It brings people out. It also helps people spend local, right? And it trickles into workforce. It helps, the workforce that's here stay longer, right? Get to know what other businesses, where these other businesses are located throughout the city. And I also want to incentivize our teachers. I want to incentivize our teachers to want to stay in Deerfield, teach in Deerfield, because our kids need them. We need great teachers here.
Wow. Oh, I love that. That's really good. And speaking of new businesses, you have quite a few new businesses that open in the last few weeks that you've been there. I don't know if you want to name any of them. Not that you can name them all, but if there's any that you'd like to share, I know.
I have. So Bravo Mar, it's a Peruvian restaurant. They recently opened. I haven't tried their food yet. I hope to really soon. I'm starting to realize in this role, I may need to have a Peloton here in my office. Yeah, like just handcuff myself to it.
The one thing about Deerfield, besides its beautiful beaches, it really does have great food.
Exceptional.
I tell you, and I don't think people
know
it. And so even when we do the networkations at the Wyndham, I stay at the Wyndham, even though I'm 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
I stay at the Wyndham, and the one thing that I look forward to is eating in Deerfield. I really do. And the coastal connections, and the coffee and connections, all those open up doors, and I learn more about the restaurants and the businesses in Deerfield as well. But what other businesses do you have?
We have Floyd's Barbershop that just opened last week. Great concept, inspired by music, beautiful location, located right next to Dunkin' Donuts, right on Federal Highway. We have up and coming businesses. We have the Break House that's coming. They're having a few soft openings. We have Lucky Lou's that just opened on the S-Curve. Talk about delicious oysters and lobster roll. And in the perfect location of the S-Curve, it's so nice and breezy.
Right. I'm guessing, because it is, right?
Yeah, it's like right there. It's like the breeze of the ocean just hits you when you're sitting there.
Yeah, well, it's a great location. I haven't seen what they've done with it because I wasn't there for the opening for that, but I'm looking forward to seeing the opening of that. And I don't know that it used to be Bob's Pizza and
Blue Note. Wasn't it like a jazzy blue?
Well, they sometimes, they had music and things like that. But it's Amonte's, that's the other word. It was Bob's Pizza and Amonte's. Yeah, I'm looking forward to those doors opening because I've spent many date nights at the one across the street. So,
my bougie son, because what people don't realize too is that in Boca, these teenagers, they love coming to Deerfield Beach because of all the different restaurants that are available there, but also because it's a walkable beach, right?
It is.
And so he put me onto Amonte's a year ago. Delicious.
The Italian coffee, which many people don't realize, we used to go there for the Italian coffee too. And we would just get the coffee and we'd go sit on the beach and we would just talk and listen, look at the beach, sit on the benches and just have a nice time. And that's not not always an all-nighter all the time, but there's so many beautiful things to do in Deerfield. We have also talk about some of the upcoming events that we have.
Yes.
Is it December or next month?
So we have November 6th. We have the Business and Leadership Night. So it's been rebranded. We used to call it the State of the City. It's what we also coined to be the Mayor's Super Bowl. So this is where the mayor basically keeps us informed on all the insights of Deerfield Beach, what's happening in terms of economic development, any new development coming to the city and what the residents and business owners can expect, and also potential residents and business owners. So that's November 6th. I'm going to be your MC. We're going to have plenty of entertainment, the Brazilian beat band. We're going to have a Junkanoo band. We're going to have a jazz band. I don't know if I said that right. I hope I did.
No, I don't think you said a jazz band.
So it's going to be really exciting, held at JM Enterprises here in Deerfield Beach. And JM is one of our largest employers here in Deerfield Beach, and also philanthropists across South Florida. So they host this event for us. Ticket sales go to beautifying our parks here locally in Deerfield Beach. And I'm really proud to say that it's probably the first time that the business community has been so heavily involved, including you, Jackie. We have 14 sponsors, local business owners sponsoring this event. And
do you still have space? Do you still have more room for sponsors, or that's it?
That's it. We don't have any more room for sponsors. Okay. And it was a really, great offering, because every sponsor gets their logo on the digital billboard off of Federal Highway for 60 days. We'll be promoting, your businesses throughout all of the event flyers and step and repeats. And I wanted this event to really be about putting the business to the forefront. Right.
I was really excited. I was like, I don't even know where that is, but I'm just the idea that I was being
that your logo's going to be up there
somewhere on a billboard somewhere. I was like, I'm in. And as you can see, this is the city's website, the City of Deerfield Beach's website, and it's deerfield-beach.com. That's how I got to this website. And you just scroll down, and you can see, where it looks like almost like a castle from here, but that's Deerfield Beach, right? And that's the night she's talking about. So you just need to click on that where it says Deerfield Beach Business and Leadership Night. Click on it, and then register, get involved, be in that room, meet the businesses and the leadership, especially not only if you live and work and maybe own a business in Deerfield, but I talk to a lot of people who want to do business in Deerfield.
Yes.
And so if you're one of those people, or you're looking to expand your business, Deerfield, I'm screaming this from the rooftops, Michelle. Deerfield is the place to expand. Can you know, it really is. And I've been watching Deerfield for a while, like I say, because that's my beach. But I saw this happen on Miami Beach. When I first discovered Miami Beach, it was nothing but retirees and abandoned buildings. And then I came back in another year, and I was like, what's happening around here? And then slowly but surely, and bam, we don't want to be South Beach. But beach and business go together in Deerfield. And I just think that to me is a wonderful addition, that when you do business in Deerfield, you can bring your family. And that's how I look at it.
It's so true. It's so true. And we have some really fascinating businesses here. We have a business called DNA Labs. I don't know if you're into crime documentaries, like solving crimes, but they recently solved a 30-year-old crime, which it's on HBO as a documentary called The Yogurt Murders. And a business located here in Deerfield Beach, DNA Labs, owned by a woman, solved that 30-year-old case. Fascinating.
Does the local news media know that? Because that's the alarm that's going off in my head right now.
Yes.
Is that we need to notify them that she's here.
We also have another business. They basically build the huge pumps and ship them to Africa, to wherever there is a storm with a lot of flooding, and they pump the water with their custom pumps. That business has been here for over 100 years, even longer than when the city was incorporated. Now the heirs to the business are the grandchildren, and their children are getting involved, and they own 4 city blocks here in Central City.
Wow.
The largest distributor of water, Publix, their distribution warehouse is right here in Deerfield Beach. There's so much happening here, like global businesses, nestled here in our city that no one knows about.
And that's probably why I saw you at FITSE, the Florida International Trade and Cultural Expo, because we're doing international trade in Deerfield. Exactly. I'm telling you, you guys, if you don't get in on us, there's not much more we can do for you.
You're right. I'm giving you the secrets.
But Michelle, I just really wanted to introduce you to everyone. And I know that we'll be talking more because I want to be able to share the stories that are still, coming out of Deerfield, but just keeping those businesses in the forefront. That's what Newsworthy Stories enjoys doing, is highlighting businesses. That seems to be what's exciting for me. I love business, and I love to see people grow and win and achieve. And I think you too. And I just have to say this, as the Diva Locals Deerfield Beach president, I did ask Michelle. I said, Michelle, would you be an honorary member? And she said,
yes, of course.
And so I was like, yay, because I know she has bigger things, but we can have her as our honorary member. And so I am thrilled just to have your expertise. And I know that you're relatable. I know that we can call you. I know we can email you. And I know you will respond. Get to know your brand new economic development director. She wants to know you, and she wants to hear from you.
I do.
And, just save some time for me. That's all I ask. Save some time for me as well.
I'll always have time for you, Jackie. Thank you, really, from the bottom of my heart, for just welcoming me so warmly into the city and for having me here on your show.
Well, it's my pleasure. Is there anything else before we, jump off? Anything else that you want to share with the city of Deerfield that I haven't asked you?
I just want everyone to go and follow Grow Deerfield Beach on Instagram to stay up to date on everything business, economic development, capital investment, workforce development. And please, please, please join us November 6th at the Business and Leadership Night. You don't want to miss it. This is the time to do business in Deerfield Beach. We're about to do some amazing, wonderful things. Deerfield Beach is a gem, and you want to get in now.
You heard it here. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Thank you.